Okay, so I know this seems a little off topic, but please stick with it. I've got a music video to show you and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
The doctor said to talk to him if I wanted to get off my meds, but I never called his office and poured the bottle in the garbage can. I'm stuck in this apartment and I'm anxious like the cops are here. I tried to call like all my friends, none of them are answering. Is this the moment where I can't control it? Got no appetite, I guess the party's over. I can't sleep at night and I keep rolling over, cause my skin is itchy and the paranoia got me worried sick and it is so annoying. I've been throwing up, it looked like motor oil, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the moment when I need a donor? Liver failing from the liquor pouring, while the room is spinning, it ain't vodka soda. What is almost killing me is being sober. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawal. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Never cared for therapists, my arrogance embarrassing. It isn't fair to tear with this. Addiction placed my parents in. I'm scared repair will never fix the voluntary negligence, the wear and tear my errors did. They almost had to bury me. Is this the moment where I screw up and relapse? Waste all my money on rehab. Can't take a pill from the doctor to relax. Lash out in anger whenever I react. Feel like a weak man, I don't wanna be that. Living every day to get a buzz on the weekend. I'm in the deep end, fighting with demons. Trying to stay clean, I just really need a reason. My bones are shaking in my hands and feet. I see my rib cage, but I can't eat. I still wake up panicking, so I can't sleep. I just sit in the bathtub and try to breathe. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawal. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. I've never felt this bad before. I don't know if I'll make it. Don't have the strength to get off the floor right now, but I'm hoping and praying. My whole life I wanted more. This might be the end, but now I've had too much fun. It's over now. I loved what I hated. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends.
Okay, that is a music video from Tom MacDonald. He is a musician, he is a rapper, and the reason why I'm showing you that is I feel like it's a great example of him putting his heart into his work, putting his heart on the page and really explaining some of his life experiences. He's using his story, he's explaining what he went through and how he feels about it to try to inspire, encourage, and inform other people about his experience. Now, the reason why I feel like this is such a powerful video, and I personally have taken a lot of inspiration from it, and the reason kind of why I'm playing it today is because I have ideas to turn my story and this subject into these creative pieces of work. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to try and create music, because I'm not going to do that. But many of you that have been following for a while would have heard me talking about theatre productions and trying to get this subject on the main stages of big festivals, which I believe is possible. Now, when I wrote a post about this a couple of weeks back, and I explained one of my visions, which has been one of my visions for some time now, about having myself performing in kind of like a monologue style to a crowd of people, with performing, explaining how the life of a survivor unfolds. Maybe we would have a grand orchestra in the providing powerful sounds and music to accompany the emotions. Maybe we would have people in the background performing different movements. We could call them dancers, very clever, I forget the word, providing movements that accompany the emotions of what I'm saying, and really try to perform this subject and use my story to do that. Just like this guy is using his story in his art to communicate something. Now, the reason why I want to go on about this for a moment more is because I had some comments on that post saying that I'm trying to glamorize the subject, or I'm trying to make money out of my story. And no, I'm not trying to glamorize the subject. That seems like a negative connotation. I'm not trying to glamorize it, trying to make it... that just doesn't seem like a productive comment to put on my post, whoever did that. It's like I'm trying to use my story and use the subject to try to spread it to more people. This guy is doing it very, very well online. And another very interesting thing about this guy is that he's really talks a lot about being independent, no record label. His girlfriend shoots the video. They run their own social media platforms. So it's a massive inspiration from me. Now, I've got 2 more videos to go through. Please stick with me on this because they're very, very different music videos and they've inspired me in different ways, and they're kind of helping me believe that things are possible. So here's video number 2.
Niger women got the melanin dripping, L-O-N-D-O-N, city girl living in the back looking like fire chili pepper. Yoruba girl tougher than imperial leather. He was getting bitter while she was getting better. Diamonds are forever. Miss Sierra Leone looking like a gem. Works hard in the week, party on the weekend. Know you wanna live with no one watching how you spend. Got a thing for the finer things and the finer men. Miss Tanzania, she a do or die. Says she wanna know more about the Sukuma tribe. We hit the zoo, once wasn't enough. Got an ocean full of knowledge, you could scuba dive. Miss Ethiopia can play so jazzy. They sit you down to school, you want Selassie. Tell them you're nothing without a woman, no. Woman to woman, I just wanna see you glow. Tell them what's up.
You go from 0 to 100 and leave the dust behind. You got this, all action, no talk.
Bayesian honeys, know you reppin' for your country. Sun kissing your brown skin, looking like money. Says she focusing on being an accountant. When you have beauty and brains, they find it astounding. Why? She been getting it on her own, nigga. Self-made, ain't nobody doing gold digger. Now, Miss India always speaks with her chest. Got respect from her people cause she leads them the best. Real life queen in the flesh. Know the crown get heavy, still the bees on your head. Brooklyn ladies, know you hustle on the daily. Innovative just like Donna Summer in the 80s. Your time is seeing you glow now. Intelligence and elegance, show 'em how. Miss Jamaica understand food for the soul. She get up in the kitchen or she throw down. Ain't nothing without a woman, no. Woman to woman, I just wanna see you glow. Tell 'em what's up.
You go from 0 to 100 and leave the dust behind. You got this, all action, no talk. I see you glow, you're the finest gold. When you walk in the room,
They feel your soul,
your style it shines
so ahead of time.
and you know that you're fine.
You're so damn fine, girl. She a gonna girl, calm with it, never let the marijuana fail. Though a sucker for the romance, take you to the homeland. One way, she ain't coming back, nah. All I see is black stars and I friggin' love it, yeah, yeah. Time's up, tell the people that we coming, yeah, yeah. Done being in the shadow, going public, yeah, yeah. Don't know how to bear it, how to stomach, yeah, yeah. Hand over the shit and let us run it, yeah, yeah. All we know is looking clueless, all they know is stare, stare. Ain't nothing without a woman, no. Woman to woman, I just wanna see you glow, glow, glow.
You go from 0 to 100 and leave the dust behind. You've got this and lead them with your light. You
woman
got
to woman, I just wanna see you
action,
tell them what's up.
You know, Cindy, sometimes, you know, I just look around and I just think of all the things we've gone through, all the great things in life and all the horrible things that are just the other half of the great things in life. And how you don't really get greatness without sacrifice. You don't get good things without a little bit of pain. And how happiness is the substitute for the emptiness that you can sometimes feel on the other side. And you know, it just reminds me.
Okay, it's another excellent piece of work, so uplifting. And this artist, little Simz here from the UK, and she is talking about women and inspiring women, and you know, she just wants to see women flourish. Why can't we create something, a piece of work, like, and let this type of vibe, let this type of inspiration, like, come, let it inspire us. Like, why can't something be created that inspires survivors as a group of people? You know, why can't we like kind of lift the levels of the group? And it is through this art, that this creative art, that really grabs people. It reaches the most people. You know, I can forever lecture and do talks and visit different companies or schools or establishments or organizations. I can do that, and I want to do that, no doubt about it. But it's these types of videos that really get shared around online, and that is one of the things that we want to do. Is we want to talk about this subject in an uplifting way. And this video, that is the reason why I've shown this video. She is really captured this with the sound and the lyrics, and I really think it's possible. Let's just quickly, I just had a thought now to quickly go back to that theatre idea that I have, that many of you would have heard me talk about a number of times. Why can't we have a number of survivors playing a part in that production? Yeah, let's make it strong. You know, maybe we have a group of people that come on the stage at different times during the production. You know, it's a strong idea. These videos are so inspirational to try to help us figure out the best way we can try to communicate this subject and get people's eye on it. Okay, I've got one more video to go. Again, it's very different to the first two. Stick with me on this. I know this video is different to the other ones that I do, but honestly, I really want to communicate these videos that I found. Okay, so video number 3.
And I say welcome to the hood, welcome to the hood, welcome to the place where nothing ever ends up good. And they say that you're a disgrace if you can't find yourself a job. Around here there's either been a drought and then there's been a flood. No one ever built an ark for anybody from the block. Man are trying to ring the heavens, but God never gets in touch. For certain people it's a must to come across as tough, cause you don't want to be a victim when Berettas start to bust. And I say welcome to the hood, welcome to the hood, where no one teaches you to love, because we're all products of lust. We learn to tell a lie before we even learn to trust, and then we see our people die as if the sorrow I weigh enough. So-and-so killed so-and-so, I struggle to keep up. A victim of knife crime, they hit him in the lung. The press are making articles expressing their disgust, but where there's no opportunity, survival is a must. And I say welcome to the hood, welcome to the hood, where boredom leads to depression, depression leads to drugs, and drugs numb the pain of all the fucked up stuff that you have to see when you're forced into growing up. Nobody's responsible, everybody's corrupt, and school's a waste of time cause we're learning out of books. And when you're academic you get taken for a mug cause mathematics won't help when you're in a puddle of blood. And I say welcome to the hood, welcome to the hood. Feels like the only thing that ever settles is the dust. We try and keep it clean but the stress builds up, and it was all a dream until Biggie got shot.
Welcome to the place that I call home. Be careful it don't turn your heart to stone. Welcome to the war I'm battling. You live or you die, you lose or you win.
And I say welcome to the hood, welcome to the hood. The person they call mental health is the person that we call mum. We either don't have a dad or we have more than one, and we're told to fly the nest before we even learn to run. You don't have to be a soldier here to hold a gun, and watching other people suffer is what we consider fun. Cause suffering is standard, you'll have to toughen up. At least that's what your mother tells you when she's fully drunk. People steal for a living and end up in the can. It's miles easier in jail, but you will understand, being a criminal is not part of the plan. But how are you supposed to work when nobody will take you on? So I say welcome to the hood, welcome to the hood. Depression and anxiety get swept under the rug. These gangsters in your family, welcome to the club, because there's plenty of gangsters in a city full of thugs. Being born into the politics of poverty is rough. You can look down your nose holes but only God can judge. Most of us are afraid to pray to the above, cause Pac said there ain't no heaven for a thug. Welcome to the hood, welcome to the hood, welcome to the place where nothing ever ends up good. And they say they get rid of disgrace if you can't find yourself a job. Around here there's either been a drought or then there's been a flood.
Welcome to the place that I call home. Be careful it don't turn your heart to stone. Welcome to the war I'm battling. You live or you die, you lose or you win. They say there ain't no heaven for a thug. Seems like my good ain't ever good enough. Feels like I'm running out of love. You live or you die, you lose or you win. They say there ain't no heaven for a thug. Seems like my good ain't ever good enough. Feels like I'm running out of love. You live or you die, you lose or you win. Welcome to the place that I call home. Be careful it don't turn your heart to stone. Welcome to the war I'm battling. You live or you die, you lose or you win. Lose or you win.
Poh. That one gets me every time I watch it. It's so emotional, right? It creates such intense emotions, and the visuals, the way it's shot is incredible. This guy, this artist, Bugzy Malone, is taking his experiences, what he's seen, and he is writing about it and communicating it in an impactful way. Anybody who does not live around these types of areas, is not aware of these types of areas, can watch a video like this, be drawn to it because it's so well done, and get a feeling, at least a feeling of what it's like. It will improve, it will inform them, it will help their understanding about different areas that are occurring in our country, in other people's countries. One of the things I'm trying to do my hardest with my work is take my experience and my experience of emotions and reflections and memories and try to communicate them in a way so your average person who has no link to this topic, who has no experience with this subject, that they can watch what I produce and understand a little bit more, because that's something that we're all after. We're all after the world understanding a little bit more about what it's like to have gone through something like child sexual abuse and have that experience, and what the aftermath of that is like. Well, this is something we want people to understand, and people will understand the severity of what's going on, and hopefully we can then all move forward as a society to preventing it happening, because it's still happening today. I have been getting comments from people recently saying that I'm trying to monetize my story, I'm trying to sell my experience, and that's not a helpful comment. That's not very productive. And what are you expecting me to do? Everything that I do on my social media pages, everything that I do on my YouTube channel, it all costs money. I work with designers, I work with film crews. That is why I'm trying. Actually, yes, I am trying to monetize this whole thing, because otherwise, once, you should check, for those people who are questioning me, you should check my history, right? And read up about how I've got to where I am now. And one of those things is because I've given up my career as a mechanical engineer and collected all my savings, and that is what is running this project currently. I cannot continue forever like that, because my pot of money that I've got left is starting to run out. So I do need to look at monetizing my experience and my story, and so shouldn't I? Yeah, so shouldn't I turn it into something creative like this? So I should turn it into a theatre production that we can go on tour with. We can do nights in London. We could do nights in Edinburgh. We could do nights in Wales. We could ticket it. We could take it into schools for free. We could take it into schools. We could take it to young people. Of course, I need to monetize it. These comments that are coming in from people, they're really causing emotion in me, because it's not helpful. I'm trying to do something helpful. Look how helpful these people's work is. These videos have got millions of views, and if you go in the comment section of each of these 3 videos, you'll see how much inspiration it has given to people, how much strength it has given to people. Why can't we explain the emotions, explain the experience, explain the aftermath, and lift survivors with creative, engaging work? These 3 videos have been massive inspirations for me. And I know this video that I've created here, this reaction video that I've created here, is very different to the other ones that I do. But I suppose I just wanted to share my inspirations, and I'll put the artist names in the description, and I will continue trying to evolve my work, trying to design it better, trying to create it better, trying to make it more impactful, trying to make it engaging. And I'm going to continue trying my best to capture the audience, to capture people who do not have a direct link to this topic, to capture people's attention who have never really come across this topic, and make those people a little more aware of their surroundings and be a little bit more informed, and just try to do some good with my work. Thank you.